Hello everyone, this is Onar and welcome to another video tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you how to create a real-time rendering in a browser using Shapespark. Let's get started. Go to the shapespark.com and sign up for free trial. After that, you will be able to download the software here. If you use SketchUp, Revit or 3D Studio Max, restart them after installing Shapespark to enable the Shapespark extension. I'm going to use 3D Studio Max today, and Shapespark is going to add an export button to the menu in 3D Studio Max. Okay, let's jump into 3D Studio Max. I'm gonna use one of my old scenes for this tutorial. Maybe you remember this from my V-Ray vs Corona Render tutorial. If you haven't watched that video, please check the link upper right corner. This is a very simple scene, and in this scene there is a living room and a kitchen. As you can see here, Shapespark added an export button here. Okay, let's export to the scene. When we click this, we've got an error message because Shapespark software is not running. So make sure to have it running in the background. Now that we have Shapespark is running, let's go back to 3D Studio Max and try to export it again. Alright, it's exporting now. It will take a while to export, depends on your model. After that's done, you can find your model in Shapespark. Now, click on this to open the model. You can move and look around with the mouse and keyboard. If you want to know more about navigating, click this question mark here to see the controls. So the basic controls, look around with the mouse, and when you click somewhere, it teleports the camera to there. This is the viewing mode, so if you want to edit your model, simply close it and click edit button here. The scene uses basic lighting at first. If you wanna see a realistic look, you need to set up lights and bake a light map using the bake button. Before baking the scene, let's preview our model by pressing this button. Preview gives you some idea what scene will look after baking. Let's start editing our scene. When you click Lights button, you will see all light dummies in the scene. You can easily select the light and change their color and strength. And you can access settings of light props here. I'll explain that later. And you can change the materials here and the sky, objects, camera settings and viewer settings for clients. Okay, let's start with bake. You can change the baking quality here. Soft, medium, high and super. I'll make light map resolution 100 and maximum light maps 8 to create a high quality baking. You can choose your baking device here. There is a CPU baking and CUDA baking. It depends on your system. I've tried both options and my CUDA is much faster than CPU. Okay, let's choose the CUDA and bake the scene. The baking will take some time, again depends on your system configuration. Alright, baking is finished. The scene is looking really great now. You can easily move around. As you can see, there is no reflection now. We will fix it. Okay, let's fix the reflections. To do that, you need to add some light probes to see the reflection. A light probe is a simple sphere that captures the panorama of its surroundings, which will help to generate reflections in the nearby objects. Now let's add some reflection to some objects. Simply click the Materials button from the top right menu and then click the floor to choose it. And make the roughness 0. If the roughness is 0, that means and material is reflective. If the roughness equals to 1, it means non-reflective. Now let's add some reflection to this marble coffee table. Again, click to marble and change roughness to 0. The reflections are looking really cool. I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, Shapespark is my sponsor of this video, but to be honest, I really like this software a lot and I highly recommend this software to you. Now let's add some reflection to the TV. I think we need to add more light probes here, or we can move the existing one here. Great. The reflections are much better now. Okay, now I'll speed up the video and we'll fix the other objects' reflection values. Alright, now let's make some light materials to the spots. To do that, click emissive and raise the strength. Looking really great. What do you think? Please leave a comment. I really wonder your thought about this software. I'll read and reply all of them. Let's look to other rooms and move around a bit. You can change the camera speed to travel faster. Also, I'm going to change the field of view to achieve more realistic look. Let's change it from 70 to 50. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to create a camera pad for your clients. Go to the Viewer tab from the top menu and choose a starting point and click Walk button. It adds a keyframe to this point, and then move to the second position and click Wall button again. And now move and rotate the camera. Here is the third position. And click Walk button one more time. And rotate the camera and add one more keyframe. And lastly, one more here to the kitchen. Now, if you click all keyframes, you can fly between these points. And I'll add a final point, same as a starting point. You can turn on or off the automatic tour here. Okay, let's save the scene and click here to open viewing mode. As you can see, automatic tour has started and it's really looking great. Okay, now you need a link to share the scene with your client. So, click the upload button here and now it's uploading. And done. Our link has created. You can also find this link in the description to check my scene and to check the quality of the software. Let's click this link. As you can see, our scene is running on Google Chrome. Okay guys, I think I am done with this tutorial. What do you think? Would you like to try this software? As I said before, I highly recommend this because Shapespark is really rock. I think this software has a lot of potential. What do you think? Please type your comments in comment section below and don't forget to give a like and subscribe. See you in the next video.